Hey, what's up, guys? This is Antoine, aka the Bigfella. It's Friday afternoon around 1:15, so I figured I would go ahead and start this weekend's vlog. I just left a job that I was headed to around 8 o'clock this morning. I went ahead and knocked that out, called the office, and they said they don't have anything else for me. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go home. Should be back in that area around 3:40, so I actually may go ahead and go fishing. Not sure if I'm going to have any luck because it is 40 degrees outside right now, and it's been like in the low 30s for like a week, so I'm pretty sure the water temperature is at least about 40 degrees or so. And I know fish metabolism, it slows down a lot when the water's cold, so they don't like to feed much. But I want to go see if I can get lucky and catch a fish. So sit back, stay tuned. I'm gonna find a place to fish, and we'll go ahead and start doing that. Today I'm out here in Hampton, Virginia, and I'm actually on the inner loop or outer loop of 64th, 664, whatever this is. And I'm driving past the Hampton Coliseum now. Oh God, looks like traffic's starting to try to back up a little bit. Me and my wife have been there to go see Kevin Hart's comedy show. I can't remember what tour it was he was doing, but we went there and saw that, and when I tell you I have never laughed so hard in my life, I really have never laughed that hard in my life. If you think he's funny on DVD, go see him live. He will have you cracking up laughing. You might not even hear half the jokes because you're going to be that busy laughing, which was my case. Alright, you guys, here I am at Lake Placid in the old neighborhood, and about to go ahead and start fishing. I have tied on the spook that I fished with last weekend, I believe it was. On my other rod, I have a shaky head black with a blue tail biospawn plasma tail. And I'm going to start out with both of these. I know I shouldn't be using top water just yet. It's only 355, but I don't feel like tying on anything else. And it's kind of windy out here, and it's cold, so I don't know if the fish are going to be biting anyway. See, the wind is blowing kind of at my back, so I know when it's the water temperature is cold like this, they try to find warm water pretty much. Or warmer water, like right here in front of my feet, since the current's like dragging the water back towards the bay behind us. They probably wouldn't be hanging around here, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyway. I think I just had a bite. Yeah, I've been doing some research on like my downtime when I'm not fishing, and found out that current is kind of like wind to us when it's cold outside like this. When the water temperature is really cold and bass are in current, they're really lethargic. They won't move at all. So if you're out on a lake somewhere, you can find a nice, somewhat deep, stagnant body of water where it's not really moving at all. That should be a good spot to fish because bass don't like, to be too cold to where they aren't moving. And if they are cold, they won't feed much. Yeah, and their metabolism slows down significantly in the colder months too, which is why it's harder to get a bite in the late fall and winter. I'm still trying to get this spook down. I haven't got it quite yet. I can get it to, zigzag a little bit from some of the cast, maybe 30 to 40% of it, but the other part of it is just looking ridiculous. So I'm also kind of using this time where I know I'm not really going to catch a fish to learn how to work baits and stuff like this. If I catch a fish in the process, that's great. I am about to switch to the shaky head though, however, because in the colder months like this, you want something slower, and if you can help it, something scented as well, which is why I'm going to use this shaky head. I've dipped the tail in the that blue JJ's Magic, and with JJ's, I did this last time I was out here, and I can still smell the garlic on it. So throw this around for a little bit, just leave it sitting out there on the bottom, and hope something picks it up. That's the best chance of catching a fish when it's cold like this. Alright you guys, I came over here to Crystal Lake. Sorry, I got my finger in the way a little bit ago. And I saw some movement over here in these lily pads. The water is kind of still over here, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys. I was pitching my my shaky head with the Biospawn plasma tail in here, and I was getting nibbles, but I'm thinking the hook's a little bit too big to catch whatever is in here. But as you can see the little bit of like ripples in the water from like the fish moving and things like that. But it's probably, you know, anywhere between 2 to 4 feet from here all the way over to the that person's house right there. I don't know if you can see that little wall right there, but there was a bird standing in here. Just I guess he was looking for fish, and I came up and walked over and he flew away. If he probably would have came in this little area right here, he might have been in luck, because there's a lot of movement going on right here. But I may pitch my worm in here a little bit more and see if I can catch a fish. But my hands are like freezing cold, so I'm getting ready to go leave here in a few minutes. Plus, I got to go get the kids from daycare. Alright, you guys, I'm on my way to the daycare to pick the kids up now. I had to leave from the old neighborhood because it was entirely too cold for me to fish out there. I don't know what was going on, but the wind was kind of strong. I couldn't feel my fingers, and my toes are starting to tingle a little bit. So I went ahead and left and got in some heat. But I only had on one pair of socks, so I think that's why my feet were cold, and I had on tennis shoes. I didn't have any gloves, and then also all I had was this thin little jacket on. So I went ahead and called it a day. But I do plan to take the boat out tomorrow, and I think I may go ahead and hit Gardy's Mill Pond, because the deepest that pond is 6 feet, and it's only like a little 10 by 10 hole. On average, it's about 4, maybe 5 foot deep. So I should be able to stay at that depth all day and should be able to find fish rather easily. So at least that's what the hope is anyway. I think it's going to be less windy tomorrow, and I'll also be more prepared with having a bigger jacket and a couple pair of socks on. But I'm going to be hoping for the best tomorrow, because I haven't caught a fish in a while, and I really want to catch a fish in cold weather, so I can start figuring out what actually works and what doesn't work. Well, I can tell you what doesn't work. It's pretty much everything I've been using so far. So, well, let me go ahead and get these kids, and I'll go home and figure out what's for dinner, and hopefully we'll be fishing on the boat tomorrow. Guys, it's Saturday. I'm about to hook up the boat to the truck and go out to Gardy's Mill Pond and see if I can catch a fish out there. As you can see, I'm warm from head to toe, and I got my little mini cam, so I'm going to be recording on that today as well. So all I need to do is just catch some fish, and all will be right with the world. So let me go ahead and get packed up, and we'll go ahead and get to Gardy's Mill Pond. Alright, I got the boat hooked up, and I am en route to Gardy's Mill Pond now. It's 9 o'clock. I should be there by 10-ish, and should be fishing by 10:30. The only thing that I didn't think of is normally when I'm launching the boat by myself, I usually get my feet wet, and it's going to be kind of crazy getting my feet wet in 33-degree weather. So I got to figure that aspect out on how I'm going to get this boat off here without getting my feet wet. Alright guys, I'm about halfway to Gardy's Mill Pond, and I just realized that I left the mini cam at home. I got the chest mount thing. I was going to wear that today and try to capture some footage with that instead of the head one, but I left the camera at home, so I'm sorry guys, but I'll still be able to get some footage on this for you. Alright guys, I am here at Gardy's Mill Pond, as you can see, and a bit of good news actually. I was reaching into my pocket, making sure I had everything, and I found this. So I will be able to get that kind of footage for you guys after all. So let me go ahead and get this boat in the water. Wish me luck, because I really hope I don't have to step in this water with this water being this cold. Alright you guys, I got the boat in the water and look, feet dry. So I am about to hop in this boat and I'm going to switch over to the mini cam now. Now I just got nibbled here, so I am going to stop and fish this area a little more thoroughly. Now the wind is blowing me towards these banks. Wind is shifting. Oh, stuck on a limb. Okay, I see the limb of that tree comes all the way up to here. The wind is starting to pick up in this corner now. I need to get back out towards the middle because I don't know how far this tree right here comes out. Oh, now I'm doing 360s. Okay. This spot, I know for a fact, would be a great summer spot. Fish just love being near laydowns in the summer. I don't know what it is about laydowns. I know lily pads, they provide shade and protection and stuff, but not sure what it is about a fallen tree that they like so much. Ooh, I felt something. Oh, that was a little bit of a risky cast. Okay. Thought I was going to lose my jig for a minute. Okay, yeah, so these laydowns right here is probably as far as I'm going to go. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. That's ice back there. So I'm not trying to test my boat against ice today. I will, however, make a cast into it. Oh yeah, see my jig sitting right on top of it. Of the ice. Yep, I'm not going back that way. So just go ahead and make me a U-turn. I know it looks like it's just top, like ice that's sitting on top of the water, but I'm not risking it. Alright, you guys, I'm about to go to some chartreuse JJ's Magic. I think I might dip one of the fins in it and give it a little more color. I'm not having much luck with the black and blue jig. If I can get the thing open. Okay, a little more fire. This is about to be really messy. I already know it. Ooh, oh no, it wasn't. Good. The yellow, I've had my boat stained ever since I've had it and started using JJ's Magic. With this yellow, the chartreuse JJ's Magic here. It really does, like, if you don't like garlic, you're not going to like the smell of this stuff. Yeah, see, took it out of the water. You see what it's done to the fins. They're a bright greenish color. Excuse me. I'm about to have to put my face mask thingy back on because it's that cold out here now. This wind blowing and whipping all over the place. That's much better. But in all honesty, I have gotten more bites off of the chartreuse color than anything. I guess it's when you put it on this black and blue, it really does imitate like it imitates a bluegill. So I'm about to head back over to these laydowns and start making a couple more casts around here. And then I'm going to go to the side of the pond where I caught my personal best of 5.01 pounds and fish on that side. The wind keeps changing direction, so it's kind of hard to figure out where they're at. Now, the reason I only dipped the fins in it is because that's really the only part that moves on this bait besides the skirt. And just, I feel like if fish see like this yellow flickering in the water, that's really going to grab their attention. But that's only if they're willing to move to go try to catch it to eat. That's the only thing about cold water. Ooh, something's falling. Alright, you guys, I left Gardy's Mill Pond, didn't have any luck there. But I am out here at the old neighborhood. I'm about to go out here to Crystal Lake and just toss that menace jig around, see if I have any luck. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the chesty cam back on and record my outing. So let me go ahead and switch that over, and I'll go ahead and start recording once I get that set up. I figured I would go ahead and stop by here and see if I can catch anything. I never really realized how shallow the water was right here. I can see it pretty good. It's probably not even a foot deep right here at my feet. So I'm willing to bet it's not that deep that way, that far that way either. Don't see as much movement as I did here yesterday either. Make a quick move to a little bit of deeper water. This water is actually pretty clean today compared to other compared to other times I've been here. I don't know why I didn't think about coming here a little bit earlier. It's not as windy here. Uh-oh. Gotta fix that. Oh geez, the like skirt and everything came with it. Come on, well, there we go. Oops, wrong way. Whoa, what was that? I don't know if you guys can see that tail wake or not, but that had to have been something pretty big. It was chasing something, because there was a smaller wake in front of it. Some more tail wakes. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. It'd be awesome if you could. Alright y'all, I'm in the grocery store right now. As you can tell, I'm not fishing anymore in the old neighborhood. I actually went home, fell asleep, woke back up. I found out that a family member that had surgery earlier in the week is back home, so me and Jalissa didn't do our date night tonight. We're going to do it tomorrow before we pick up Isaiah. But we went over there, spent time with her, and it was good to see her home and all that good stuff. But let me go ahead and get some bread, and we're going to probably call it a night because I'm still kind of tired. Hey, what's up, Spike?
It's Kevin. He calls
I checked the mailbox today, and this came. So half of the stuff for the contest this month is here. Now I'm just waiting on the LTB, and I can go ahead and unbox them both.